Hello YouTube, welcome in this fine day, and today we are going to play Tergrid, God of Fright in Historic Brawl. This deck aims to win by removing everything the opponent has and slowly grinding them out. Our true commander is really Tergrid's Lantern, because this is what we're going to play 95% of the time. We're just going to very rarely play the Tergrid, and we're just using the Tergrid's Lantern as a slow Torment of Hailfire to chip away at the opponent, right? We just go 1-for-1 and they slowly but surely die. We have obviously the discard package, that's pretty good, right? We have some ramp. Ramp is especially nice because our commander costs 4 mana. We can also ramp into like Phyrexian Scriptures, Languish, like just board wipes. And then we have some tech against combo decks with Underworld Dreams. If they, for example, play Niv-Mizzet and we have more life than them, which is very likely, they can't play Curiosity on Niv-Mizzet, otherwise they're just going to die. Yeah, that's pretty good. And we are very, very light on creatures as well. We only play 3 creatures. One of which is really a removal spell, right? Yeah, like, I mean, the Hypnotic Spectre is just really nice to drop, but most of their like creature removal or like board wipes, like, they're just going to be dead cards, and that's just really good if we're trying to go 1-for-1 with them, right? So let's say I have like 3 removal spells ready for creatures, and they have 2 creatures and 1 board wipe. They will never play the board wipe, right? So I can go 1-for-1 with them and still have more removal than they have threats, because a lot of their cards are dead in their deck, but my cards are not going to be dead most of the time, right? That's just how this goes. Other than that, just mono black stuff. We play for 25 lands, just a decent amount, right? Because we have the Palaka Predation, the double-sided card, and pretty clean mana base. Castle Lockthwaite and Cabal Stronghold, right? The Stronghold is just like, the Stronghold is a reason why we have such a clean mana base. And one last thing, we play Snow just for blood on the Snow. But yeah, sometimes you can get back a Liliana, a Nugan, or just a Karn, right? And that's just super bad breaking after a board wipe. Yeah, anyways, hope you guys will enjoy the games and see you soon. Okay. And our first match is already against Niv-Mizzet. Speaking of the devil, right? I mean, yeah, this hand is just good. Like, if we have nothing to... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the Dread Presence, right? But like, Dread Presence it's just a really nice card. I'm not going to play the Dread Presence with 4 mana. I'm just going to play the Tergrid. I really want to get value out of the Dread Presence in this matchup. If they pass the turn here, I think I'm not going to, like, just slow rolling it really, because I don't want to run into counter spells, and if that sticks on the board, it's really hard to remove for them usually. Creative Outburst, they create a treasure token, sure. We have a lot of ways to destroy their creatures at instant speed. Midnight Clock, sure. And I think I'm just going to run out the Dread Presence here. If they counter it, that's fine. If they if they have like a bolt or something like that, like they 2-for-1 themselves, so that's nice. Well, more like 1-for-0. Like if they drop, like obviously them dropping a... Ooh, yeah, see? Nice, Brainstorm, sure. And I am going to drop the Tergrid here and not the Lily. Because, let's face it, Lily is just really good to have around. Also, if I do it this way, I then have 2 mana up to remove the Niv-Mizzet at instant speed in case they drop a Curiosity on me. Sure, negate happens. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if they play Niv-Mizzet and Curiosity, we can't like Poison a Cup or Heartless Act that, but we can Lily minus that, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to drop the... So, is it going to be the ramp or the card right? I feel like I want the card filtering right now. Like, I want to get like a Thoughtseize or something like that, right? Something juicy. But honestly, I'm going to leave a land on top, probably as well. I'm going to leave most things on top, maybe not a Spectre. Okay. That is fine. Sure. Sure. They are increasing their card quality in their hand, but I am just going to... let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to play Swamp, Mindstone, Lantern again, because as I've said, Lily is just good at removing, yeah, see, they bin their creature removal. Well, that's also good against Planeswalkers, but yeah. Yeah, as I said, Lily is just good at removing, the pesky Niv once there is a Curiosity on top of it. Pretty please. Ooh, beautiful. And I like to usually activate the Lantern in my turn, because they haven't drawn their land for like card for turn yet, so this gives them less information to work with and make it a harder decision for them what to maybe discard to the Lantern in case that comes up. So if they have Curiosity, we lose here probably. Well, no, we don't, because they don't have anything to go with it, right? Ageless Insight, sure. And we would... No, we don't even need to draw land here. Perfect. Okay. Liliana, plus, and keep up Poison. Or Heartless Act, doesn't matter. The problem is they will Ageless Insight before... They just will draw 14 cards off of that. That's so good. In response, we will kill the Niv. Yep. Wow, they will draw so many cards here. That's going to be so painful. I think I'm just going to run out the Elspeth Nightmare preemptively. We would love to like... We would love to draw here Underworld Dreams, obviously. Okay, no luck there. So how many cards is that? So if I play that... Yeah, okay. Yeah, Signet, Nightmare. And then hold up Poison. And then pass the turn. Sure. I think they just dump out their hand here, right? Poison the cup again. Yep. And it's just so nice that they run this out, basically. Also, they lose 1 mana because the midnight clock will go away. I don't need any of those. I really want to dig for Underworld Dreams. That just wins the matchup on the spot, basically, right? Ooh, Duress, yes, I like that. I'm not going to Duress here. It really doesn't matter what we take. So let's see. So let's start with this. Honestly, if they're smart, they're just going to discard their hand, right? Oh yeah, okay. So because Midnight Clock will trigger, right? So the so we have 8. Yeah, Midnight Clock will trigger anyways, right? That's the problem. So they should have just discarded random cards from their hand. And I'm going to double activate Tergrid in their upkeep. I think that makes sense, right? But maybe it's better to play out Coldsteel. No, we can't Coldsteel swing with the idol and then double activate, or like even single activate, right? So yeah, I'm going to hold they should float the mana here. You have draw 14, sure, that's a ton. Yep, untap. Oh, whoops. I meant to activate before they draw, but honestly, it doesn't matter too much here. It doesn't matter too much. The likelihood that we're dead is very high. Sure. I mean, that had to happen eventually, right? Yep. Correct ordering from the opponent. Let's see. Oh, that's an... I mean, that's a counterspell most likely. That's hiding away from... that's hiding away in exile, basically. Yeah, that's pretty problematic. We can't rest that there. Okay, optimal line of play is to draw the Underworld Dreams, Duress them. They counter the Duress for some reason. And we just, you know, kill them. They are discarding down to hand size, discarding 3. Yep. Hand size really doesn't matter in these matchups, right? They will always kill us with their best 7 cards. Ooh. That's... yes, I like that. Come on, counter it. Counter it. Yep, I saw it coming. And then we Torment of Hailfire for we just take it basically, right? We Torment of Hailfire for 5. Yep. So they can take 3 here, so I have to discard 2 cards. They likely just discard more cards than that, to be honest. Because otherwise they're soft to the Guardian Idol attack. Yep, Disruption makes perfect sense here. Ionize, kind of. Yep. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Because now we're just going to Chaos Edict him. Yeah, they really need to, like, not play Niv-Mizzet and then just play it Curiosity and then Instant Speeder. Like, it just doesn't make sense the way they play this, basically. Yeah, and we activate Tergrid's Lantern again and swing with the Idol. So this way we pressure them the most, right? Oh, they just die. Good game. GG. Tergrid versus Locust God. Difficult matchup. They just have a ton of value, basically. Not liking this, but Agonizing Remorse is pretty great. We have Exiling with Scriptures. Sure, Bojuka Bog, we don't think there is no point in the game where we care too much about Bojuka Bog. Yes, it obviously stops blood in the snow, but oh well. They take the Agonizing Remorse here, I reckon. Maybe the Spectre if they don't have removal for it. But I think the Remorse is probably the best pick here. Oh, Poison the Cup, okay. Oh, and they don't know about the Lily, that's great. That is great, okay. I mean, honestly, I'm going to take the Gaunty, it's just the most value. The thing with the Hostage Taker is, like, I don't see them... Like, I can just remove the Hostage Taker, right? If I time it correctly. Yeah, Spectre. Just make them sweat a little. Let's see. Let's see. Sure, Thoughtseize getting Liliana out of the way. Not the loveliest thing here for us. Let's see. We can... Yeah, let's just remove everything. Let's exile the graveyard, right? Negate, sure, that's fine. So they have a land drop here and they... Oh, that's a tap. That's so good for us. That is so good, right? So now it depends. We can take the 50-50, I think. No, right? No, just remove that. Because if I do this, they always counter it. They should counter this, so I don't get the surveil. Yep. And now if we... Like, if they block, right? We have the Poison Cup pack for the Hostage Taker. If they don't block, we have the 50-50. I think that was correct. Damn it! Damn it! Hostage Taker. And now we need to draw removal. Damn it. God damn it. Coin flip city. Let's see. Blood in the Snow would be a great draw, right? I think I'm just going to Ugin here. And then plus the Ugin. I think that's the safest bet.
The fabric of the multiverse obeys me.
So let's see. Mastermind's Tome. Yeah, this is going downhill from here. Let's see what I have on top to make a more educated guess. Ooh, do I keep this on top? No, they played the Scarab God here, right? I need to have board wipes. And I am going to block here. Yep, give me that. Wait, what's happening here? Okay, perfect. Oof. And they torrential. I think they oh, they messed up their lands, right? So they torrential Gearhulk into a...
Simply brimming with death.
They should have taken the Thoughtseize. Oh well. Blood in the Snow. Give me that. Where's the Blood in the Snow? Like Ghost Quarter the castle? Sure. They should have done it in my upkeep. After the Mazemind Tome trigger. Nope. Not helping. What are you? Well, you are not helping. Okay. And this is one of the spots where you maybe could make an argument for Tergrid. But at the end of the day, we're not going to win this here. Even a board wipe won't save us. That's a GG, I think. GG. Ooh. Chulane, Teller of Tales. Let's see. Honestly, like, this is the perfect hand, except we don't have enough land. Going second, this may be keepable. So, we have a roughly 48% chance to draw a land each time we draw. So we have like 2 draws, and then we are on 2 lands most likely, and then end with 3. We are kind of functional, but we kind of want more, and it's just nasty if we don't have more, right? Just not a situation where we want to be. Sure, turn 1 Duress. I think I'm going to take the cast out. Sure. They can make some like cute value plays with Flicker of Fate on the Illyrius. Sure. Choosing black. Yep. They play that guy, sure. Like, if we could remove this now, that would be pretty cool. We can't, sadly. What are we going to do then? Honestly, I'm not sure if we care about the flickering too much. I think they will likely just Chulane next turn. I think I will take this opportunity to play my Tergrid and then slowly kill them. I should have played the Cabal Stronghold last turn. That was a mistake by me. Because now we can't make a play like... oh yeah. We're going to destroy this with Bloodchief anyways, but we wanted to have the option to go Dread Presence into Swamp. Sure. Kill Chulane, and they're really set back on mana now. Because they spent the 1 mana from Goose, they don't have that anymore. This costs 7 now. Pretty good. Underworld Dreams obviously hoses them as well. Sure, and the Skyclave. Well, yeah, I have to take it back to the command zone. Skyclave didn't take out the Underworld Dreams, so that's pretty nice, obviously, right? I think I can just, you know, Chainer's Edict Underworld Dreams here. Because I kind of want to get this out against the Chulane. They sacrifice the Goose. No, they sacrifice a copy, so that buys us some time here. I think I'm just going to play out the land. Like, I really just want lands right now. Thassa Deep Dwelling. Ooh. Okay. Thassa Deep Dwelling is one of the most problematic cards to deal with. Sure. That is fine by me. Oh, perfect. Yep, and then we kill the Skyclave. Nice. Beautiful. And now they can't, well, currently with what they have, they currently can't take out the Underworld Dreams, and Underworld Dreams will make some work. If they ever get Chulane on the field, that is. They still on 4 mana. Which kind of scares me, because that means, yeah, exactly. Oh, they cycled for 0, I see. But kind of scares me, because that means they have a lot of gas maybe in hand. Maybe not, right? They drew land here. But the indication that they cycled this. Like they cycled this for 0, so this probably means that they don't have another land in hand. Okay, blinking that. Sure, blinking that. Now I really need to like they're generating a lot of value. I need a board wipe basically here. Can't do too much about it. Should have swung with a 2/2, I think. But yeah, they're generating a ton of value here. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Visionary, even more value. Board wipe. That's basically what I need here, right? A board wipe, like, also shuts down Thassa, kind of. If they do that, I'm just going to take the trade here. Like, my life total also becomes kind of valuable. What do we have in graveyard? Yeah, kind of like... Yeah, Eldest Reborn gets the Skyclave Apparition in a couple of turns to get rid of the Thassa, which I do like. Spectre and that. Ooh, let's see. I could like Spectre and then Murderous Rider at instant speed, but doing that would cause some problems because they can always just flicker a Fate in response. So I'm just going to run out the Eldest Reborn to deal with the Skyclave. Well, deal with the Thassa with the Skyclave down the road, essentially. I don't want to attack her. Also, just drawing Swamps would be amazing, right? Gaining life. They flicker the card that flickers. Nice. But yeah, Scrying 2. Honestly, maybe... I don't know if Scry 2 or, like, Llanowar is better. I think... Yeah, they're searching for something specific here. I guess Agent of Treachery is what they're searching for. Right? That's why they... Like, this just digs deeper, essentially. If they find Agent, we are... probably dead. Highly likely. Whatever they haven't had, it's going to get discarded probably. No, they can always blink the Visionary. Okay, they pressure me. 6 damage coming in. It is getting problematic. Not gonna lie. Yeah, just anything. Swamp. Just Swamp is so good. Drawing a Swamp is so amazing here. They blink the Visionary, take the 1 damage, sure. If I draw a Swamp, I think I'd rather kill the Prince, because that also, like, helps our life total, right? Sure. Oh, god damn it. Where are my Swamps? Where are my Swamps? Do I just... play with the Tergrid as is? Do I just Spectre? I think I Spectre and hold up. So wait, I'm dead. If he double taps down and I don't kill something here, I'm dead, right? So... Oh, that's so annoying. Like, I go so low here. I think I have to... I'm just playing Spectre. Not having Swamp sucks. Pass turn, holding up. Holding up Murderous Rider for the attack, essentially. Sure, that taps down. Chulane swings in, oh, comes in. We can't kill the Chulane though. We have to kill something that's on the board here. Like, honestly... Okay, yeah. Now they're just going to glass cast my Spectre. And we are going to... Let's see. I like Murderous Rider, the Illyrius. The reasoning being we can always just ping the Charming Prince with Dread Presence. Honestly, yeah, perfect. So now what do we get back here? Probably Skyclave, right? But what do we Skyclave? I think it's just the Chulane. Enters target exile up to 1. Oh, it's 5. Oh, whoops. It's just taking the Thassa. I was thinking this was 4 mana. Sorry. Yes, this is where we pull ahead. Gain life. They have to sacrifice the Chulane. Yup. And we add 5 mana to Guardian Idol and Murderous Rider. Perfect. And now we pressure the life total even more. And yep, that was a beautiful turn. Beautiful, beautiful turn. How bad would Agent be here? That's what we're like. How bad would the worst thing be that they could have? And I think it's almost always Agent. River's Rebuke would kind of suck if they played that. Bouncing all our non-land permanents to owner's hand, because that means they get back the apparition into the hand. They get the Thassa on the field. I think that would be probably really, really bad for us. Okay, Swamp, sweet. I am going to bounce the Mimic because that kill the Mimic because that gives them the most amount of options here. Honestly, it's just pressure time with Tergrid's Lantern, I think. Yup. Lantern. Activate Lantern again. And then swing with everyone. Seems great. Beautiful. And they have to block here, and they block one of these. Doesn't matter too much. Well, they can still block with Gilded Goose and then make a treasure and then gain life. Wait, but they block the tread. Yeah. Makes a ton of sense to do it like this. Gain life, so they don't die. Well, at least not yet, right? And then we are going to Innocent Blood. The 4/4. Beautiful. Just giving them less and less options. Good game. GG opponent. That was a clutch one. GG. Ready to start against Gruul. I always forget that card's name. Neyith of the Dire Hunt. This is not the matchup for Underworld Dreams, but since we're going first, 3 lands, I don't have anything on 2. That is a problem, right? But the going first plus the Languish, like, really comforts me, basically. Also note, you kind of always want to play your swamps first. Depends, right? Like if I draw the castle, if I draw a Cabal Stronghold, I want to have the swamps on the field, but if I draw Dread Presence, I want to have the castle first on the field and then play the swamps, like we did last game. Let's see. The problem is, I think I like the Hypnotic Spectre, because they don't have too big of a board presence yet that I feel threatened to Languish. And if I just get 2 swings in with Spectre, like swing now, they play the commander, and then swing wipe the board, that's already fine enough for my Spectre, to be honest. I think I'm just going to take that time to play my Tergrid here to apply pressure down the road. Even though they can peel lands off the top with Rada, I'm not too concerned with that. See, they played one from hand. It doesn't give them additional land drops. Oh yeah, and that is... They fight the Spectre, right? Yeah, that's just great. And now we... Languish. Right? Depends. I only have one removal spell here. So maybe being greedy and Dreams plus Maze Mind Tome is the best. I don't see them buffing their board too much as well. Yeah, just being mana efficient. If I had two spot removals in hand, I would feel comfortable here because they probably have something big in their hand plus the commander, and we really want to be able to like remove everything here. And so let's just play this a bit greedy, right? Clothes. I see how it is. Chainer's Edict kind of works. The Clothes is like... Yikes. Big problem, right? Big problem is the Clothes doesn't die to the Languish, and we can't Chainer's Edict it afterwards because then it's not a creature anymore. Just nasty. Let's draw a card first. Let's see what we get. Sure. Honestly, we have to preserve our life total against Clothes. That's the only problem I have here. Like, we can't take another hit because Clothes is slowly draining us, essentially. Yep, they gain life. Yeah, Clothes is probably the best card in this matchup right now. I think this is a great spot to get value out of our Chainer's Edict. If we do that, I think I'm gonna Maze Mind Tome. Oh yeah, and then we're just going to run out the Elspeth's Nightmare to get eventual threats out of their hand, right? I don't suspect they have anything, but with the Rasmus Untamed and the Taste of Death available to us, like I'm not concerned, basically. Like if they play, if they have something cheap that we could have destroyed with the Elspeth's Nightmare, we can just Taste of Death because then they have the commander to go with it, right? Yeah, in response to that, we're going to Raskus Contempt. Beautiful. Also, we're going to do that before the Veil of Summer resolves. Nice. And now we're going to untap the Lantern, but Lantern them in their upkeep because we couldn't target them because of the Veil of Summer. Yep, nice. Good stuff. And the Taste of Death will just seal the game, basically. We have 8 mana next turn, so we're likely just going to Taste of Death plus draw an actual card with Maze Mind Tome. Because we're not going to crack a food, because we are going to have 4 life from the tome itself, right? So, yeah, we are in a great spot here. And if we draw Cabal Stronghold here, that would be amazing as well, obviously. Sure, we can play with everything, right? Yep. Taste, and then the Lantern will close out the game. And I think that is a GG. Like, this deck really thrives against like the green mid-range creature-based decks, right? That's where this deck really shines. And it's also not too bad in control matchups because once this hits the field, like against Azorius or something like that, it's just annoying to deal with. Like, it's not too high of a threat right now, like at the beginning of the game, that they have to deal with it, but it's just generating so much like value over the course of the game. And like value in the sense that they lose so much life from it, which actually matters in the late game. Against this deck, it's like, it's so nice. Yep. So we can activate the lantern. Yeah, let's say one more time. Just because I want to keep up the Eat to Extinction, right? Maybe I want to activate the Castle Lock Thwain, but honestly, I'm just feeling like that I'd rather, you know, like 3 life is just so good in this spot. I'd rather just do that. So let's do this, untap, give them the choice again. And they likely take the damage here, right? Because they want to be able to Ravager Worm my Castle Lock Thwain and give it haste. And we're just going to eat to extinction that. And then we're going to eat a food. Yep, sure. Goodbye. We don't need that. Even though we can actually activate Revolt, like the most threatening things have more than 4 CMC, I guess. Boom. Not giving them the option at all. Like, them not having an option is always better than them having an option. So they are at 2 now. And this should seal the game. Like, 1 off lethal, but well, right? Yep, good game. GG, and then, oh, Cabal Stronghold, that would have been even more beautiful, beautiful lantern activations, right? GG. The next game is against Domri. Domri Chaosbringer, to be precise. And again, Gruul. Theoretically a nice matchup. Unless they can overwhelm us early, right? Ooh, yes. Taste is so good against them. Eldritch Reborn as well, and like Soul Shatter being a removal spell before Tergrid hits the field. And just Inquisition to stop their early ramp creatures. Hello, opponent. Yep. Inquisition. Let's see what you got going on there. Ooh, yes, this is such a good hand for us. They're so slow here. Embercleave is not going to be relevant at all this game. Ilhark doesn't have haste. Oh, this is perfect. This is so good for us. If we went second here, wait, no, we went second, right? Yeah, we went second. Nice. So we're just not going to play the Underworld Dreams, and Soul Shatter says creature or planeswalker. So what's going to happen is they likely won't draw anything here, which they can play, right? Right, opponent? Beautiful. And we could take this opportunity to play the Underworld Dreams, right? But I'd rather have the Tergrid out than the Underworld Dreams, because Underworld Dreams takes 3 draw steps to equal 1 Tergrid activations anyways, right? So now we're just going to remove whatever they play at instant speed here. Yeah. Sacrifice it, please. Oh, we should have... Oh, we didn't have the opportunity, right? They played it, and then it wasn't... Yeah, we didn't have any opportunity there to do something. But yeah, now we have the Tergrid out on the field, right? And yes, Domri, like, if they just drop something here, like, Domri would be kind of annoying. Ilhark we can remove over and over again, right? It coming back to the deck doesn't matter as much as one might think, because while they draw the boar again, we are just going to draw removal spells as well, right? And that it just takes them 1 whole turn to play that, and that's not too bad. But yeah, if they play Domri and we don't draw land, Eldritch Reborn is not active, right? That's the problem. But we can just Bloodchief's Thirst that. But we really need to...
No, Nogi's here.
Oh yeah, they squeeze out the value there. Yeah, that's exactly what I was afraid of. But I really need to remove the... Really need to remove the Domri here. See ya. Because Ride is very dangerous, especially with like Ilhark, right? Carnage Tyrant is surprisingly easy to deal with in this deck, right? Looking at the hand, right, like all our removal in hand just bypasses Carnage Tyrant basically right now. And I think this is... Oh, come on, please don't land, right? Because Elders Reborn is just really nice in this spot. Ah, perfect. Beautiful. Yep, we take that, and by the time the last chapter triggers, it's very likely that they have something big and fat in the graveyard. If they just play Carnage Tyrant, we're going to Chainless Edict them. I think the smartest play they can do is just play Carnage Tyrant and Paradise Druid, forcing us to use the Taste of Death, and then going with like Goreclaw Ilhark in the same turn. Right? Good play, opponent. Because now I can't like Heartless Act. This is painful. So, since... Okay, multiple options. If we play Underworld Dreams, right? But they followed up with Goreclaw and Ilhark, right? Can they do that? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they can absolutely do that, right? Always. They follow up with Ilhark Goreclaw. We are in deep trouble if we play the Underworld Dreams, because we can't Chainless Edict or Heartless Act and Taste of Death in the same turn. But if they do... Yeah, I guess if they don't, we still have like the free Tergrid activation to go with it, right? So that's fine, I guess. And we take the damage here before we just Heartless Act randomly, right? Sure, Embercleave is fine. Then we take the Domri or knock off Bolas, I think. Yep, and then we Taste of That then. Nice. Sweet. Sadly, we don't have anything too big in the graveyard here. I'm just going to take the Domri for mana. Because that allows us to hold up the Heartless Act. Beautiful. And if we don't Heartless Act, we can always just eat the food. Nice, nice. Sure, Commander comes down. Funnily enough, we can't deal with it actually. And they always minus, which I do respect that. Good place by the opponent. They are not greedy to try to go for the ultimate here, right? Sure. Food. And add a bit of mana.
Explains a lot, actually.
Eat the food, play the dreams, and then we have either the Heartless Act at instant speed, or just another Tergrid activation up. Yeah, I like our spot, honestly. But yeah, we have to likely, like, we certainly like they're going to riot on the Ilhark, right? They give it haste. They play the Galta as well, right? If they do that, we have to Heartless Act the Ilharg. Sure.
My muscles may be small, but watch out when I flex them.
Haste. Move to attacks. Goodbye. Was nice knowing you. The Gorklaw here is a big problem though. If he doesn't play the... okay, I was about to say, if he doesn't play that, we can just Chainer's Edict for easy value, but now we have to...
Oh, I'm sorry.
okay, do you sacrifice your Elysian Caryatid? No, most likely not, you're just going to sacrifice the Signet, right? And then just double Chainer's Edict them here. Beautiful. Like, otherwise we are dead, right? They can just right in the Galta haste kill us. Yeah, this is a nail biter, really. This is one hell of a game. Any creature is haste, Amber Cleaved. It's like, ooh, this is horror right now. How did that happen? Didn't I remove that? Oh, that was the other game. Okay. That is problematic. This needs to be not a creature, basically. Okay. Not a spot I want to be in.
Oh, I wish you could see your face when I've beaten you.
Come on, Heart of Cards. Fuck. And that is a good game. GG. Close one, really close one. So we are finished with the games. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did, and I really like Mono Black Control. Simple, elegant, kill stuff, kill them. Beautiful. We didn't see too many cool cards in action, right? Like, I really like the instant speed on Tergrid Shadow that can mess people really up. Also, Blood in the Snow didn't really come into play, bringing back a huge Planeswalker to totally blow them out. And sadly, we didn't get to Torment of Hailfire them for like 10 or 12 with a Cabal Stronghold, right? That's also an awesome play to make, and I just love that one. Just kills them, basically. Just, yeah, here, 21 damage, dead. Yeah, other than that, I think you will find great success in this deck. It is also not the... like, obviously, the Magic decks are never easy to play. There is no easy Magic decks, right? But I think this is like the concept is very like clean and like easy to understand. I think that's like one of the better introductions to Historic Brawl you can have from a gameplay perspective. I don't think it is a good introduction from a wildcard perspective, because you do require some more expensive cards that you're not really going to craft. Like, I think Phyrexian Scriptures is nice in the deck, but at the same time, you're not going to craft it, right? That's just not going to happen. So you can pick another, like, board wipe. There is a similar one to Turbo's Shadow from Jumpstart. That's a sorcery, but always 4 mana. You can try that. I just like the instant speed on Turbo's Shadow, that's why I chose that one. But yeah, tell me in the comments if you enjoyed this video. Maybe tell me what decks you want to see next, and I will see you next time. See ya.